do anything like that. We can do again this. I swear I was not doing any of this before I started recording. Alright, let's try not to blow my ears off. Song. I would like to break down this into 3 parts, okay, in 3 sort of tension sort of moments, okay? So we have one where we're sort of doing this. Okay, what we're doing there is I am wanting to play it and then bring in the tail. Like I mentioned, grabbing the tail of a very short moment is challenging, especially when you try and do it a couple times and break and bring it back and break. It takes time to really grab, and even then, every clip's a little bit different. And you notice here, we're trying to grab it. Sometimes we grab it, sometimes we miss. Yeah, it just takes a lot more practice, and it's different when you're doing something on the fly like this. You're doing something just spontaneously. But when you get it, it's cool. Something like this, it's great because either way, even if you catch it or you don't, it's still a nice effect. You're still having a bit of fun with the cue point and just creating something different. The main thing here is you're creating that tension, and it makes you creating a bit of uncertainty, and you're creating a bit of attention in the mix. And when it comes in, it's such a release, and it feels so good. At least from my perspective, when you do something like this and you release and you let the song come in, it comes in so beautifully, and you just let the track sort of now build on its own for a little bit. Okay, so that's the first sort of build, if you will. That's the first sort of tension moment that we're creating. What I want to demonstrate here is we don't have to just create tension and this big emotion and this sort of hype just from, creating this massive build. We don't have to, do anything like that. We can do, again, this. I swear I was not doing any of this before I started recording. We can do this in like little segments and let the track breathe, then create a bit of the tension, the hype, let the track breathe, and then build up. So we've done the first one, now we're letting it play. Now let me show the second one. I know for something like this, from experience, once it plays, I know, okay, what the vibe's gonna be. So we've started with very few instrumentation in. A great course to look at into structuring the songs is the masterclass for deadmau5. He did a really good job in explaining how he creates the structures for his songs, what he likes to do. And I would highly recommend that course for any of you, even if you are novices or you have a lot of experience in the creation of music as well as performing as a mixer. Definitely still something to look at, to be just the student and to continue learning. Really shows how he develops a song by starting off with one section, bringing in the next element, what he likes to have in the main sort of chorus, the main sort of key moments in the song, and then what he takes out, etc., to make the song into a record. When you have a lot more of that information, when you develop that experience through creating music, when you play a song, you can hear the key things that are in the music, okay? So I know that once this plays, since there's only the guitar and the vocal there, okay, I know that we have to go somewhere from here, especially because this is more of a funk song, so it has to build up, and that's what it's doing here. So it's starting off with very minimalistic guitar, the vocal, and that's our first sort of key moment. Then as we continue, we're bringing in that vinyl break. We're bringing it in at a key moment when I know that more information is about to come in. So we're timing it musically. And then just before the information comes in, we cut it out and we create our second sort of key tension, key hype moment. As we bring it back in, we release the information and builds the groove. And it's emphasizing that vocal. So we came to dance, and you created this first pocket, you created the second pocket, and it's really hyping things. At least from my perspective, it's really building up that tension. You don't know what's going to happen right now. Is it going to cut it again? Is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? Is we going to add more effects? We're going to start from the beginning. That's what creates a great sort of TV show. When you have all these sort of unexpected things happening, you're like, oh, like what's going to happen next? Third key isn't as noticeable. So we have the first one, we're adding the effects, we're using the tail, the reverb, then we're adding the vinyl break, which is our second moment, and our third moment doesn't come in as prominent. It comes in very smoothly with the track. So our third key is creating those effects, creating that momentum, creating that build up. Here we've created the vinyl break. Allow the song to play now. Now that moment when we do that first effect and the flutters out, that's our key sort of decade. Now this is our third sort of main tension hype moment. Okay, so got those first two. We're creating this tension now in the third one musically through the song. Now we're building up.